Most people walk into Dollar Tree and walk right past 20 garden decor ideas sitting on those shelves. They see a colander. I see a hanging planter. They see a glass vase. I see a frosted solar lantern. They see a wire wreath form. I see a living succulent wall panel that lasts all season. I have tested everything. Bought it, made it, put it outside, and watched what actually survived a full season and what fell apart in a week. This list is what survived. 20 ideas. All Dollar Tree. All working in real outdoor spaces in 2026. Idea 9 stopped 3 neighbours on the same afternoon and cost me $4 to make. Idea 17 changed how my entire porch looks every single evening, automatically, for free after the first purchase. And Idea 20 is the $1 finishing move that makes all 20 ideas look like they were designed together from the beginning. Welcome to Daily Garden Fix, the channel that proves a beautiful outdoor space has never once required a big budget. Hit subscribe and ring that bell. $20 tree garden decor ideas. Every patio, every porch, every budget. Let us go. Idea 1. Basket planters with a twist. Standard Dollar Tree basket planters drop a pot inside a basket and stop there. My approach spray paints the exterior in one coat of matte terracotta, sage green, or warm cream before a single plant goes in. That one coat removes the shiny artificial finish that reads as cheap from any distance and replaces it with a unified, considered surface that reads as intentional. The innovation is grouping 3 painted baskets in the same tone at 3 different heights using upturned pots underneath the smaller 2 as risers. 1 large at ground level. 1 medium raised 6 inches. 1 small raised 12 inches. The trio at 3 heights reads as a curated tiered planting display rather than $3 tree baskets sitting on a porch. Cost: $3 for 3 baskets plus $1 of spray paint shared across all 3. The display that looks like a garden boutique charged $20 each, cost $1 each, with paint. Idea 2. Solar lantern cluster. Standard Dollar Tree solar lanterns get placed individually wherever space exists. My approach buys 5, spray paints every single one in the same matte black finish to unify the mixed bronze, silver, and plastic chrome finishes they arrive in, then clusters them tightly together on the porch floor, tallest at the back, 2 mid-sized either side, 2 smallest at the front corners. The innovation is the unified finish, creating a collection rather than an assortment. Add a ring of Dollar Tree riverstones around the outer base of the cluster and tuck 1 small trailing plant in a black pot into the front of the arrangement. 5 separate Dollar Tree lanterns become one cohesive lighting installation that glows every evening automatically. Cost: $6 for 5 lanterns plus shared spray paint. The porch corner that was empty becomes the porch corner that defines the whole space after dark. Idea 3. Colander hanging planter. Standard Dollar Tree colanders belong in a kitchen. My approach takes the punched hole pattern across the entire surface, which is already the drainage system, lines the interior with Dollar Tree coco coir or damp sphagnum moss packed firmly against the walls, fills with potting mix, and plants with trailing annuals that spill through and around the rim. The innovation is the hanging method and the grouping. 3 equal lengths of jute twine knotted through 3 evenly spaced holes near the rim, brought together above in a single knot, create the hanging point. 3 colanders hung at different heights from 1 shepherd's hook create a cascading multi-level display that reads as a designed installation rather than a colander with a plant in it. Cost: $1 per colander plus $1 of jute twine shared across all 3. The hanging planter display that looks artisan costs $1 per planter. Idea 4. Tonal painted terracotta collection. Standard Dollar Tree terracotta pots get used straight from the bag. Plain, unfinished, identical. My approach buys 6 in 2 sizes and paints each in a different tone from the same color family using Dollar Tree acrylic craft paint sealed with Dollar Tree Mod Podge for full weatherproofing. All warm, terracotta, burnt orange, warm cream. Or all cool, dusty sage, soft grey green, pale mint. 6 different tones. 1 color family. 1 cohesive collection. The innovation is the dip technique applied to 3 of the 6 pots. Bottom 2/3 in the deepest tone of the chosen family. Top third left as raw terracotta. The dipped effect, seen in boutique garden shops on pots priced at $12 to $15 each, costs $1 per pot and 5 minutes of painting time here. Cost: $6 for 6 pots plus $2 in shared paint and Mod Podge. $8 for a collection that reads as curated, considered, and genuinely expensive. Idea 5. Wood slice plant markers. Standard plant markers are plastic stakes with labels that fade in one season. My approach takes Dollar Tree wood slices from the craft section, flat natural timber discs with bark edges intact, writes plant names in Dollar Tree white paint marker, seals with Dollar Tree clear sealant spray, and hot glues each disc to a Dollar Tree bamboo stake. The innovation is lightly charring the bark edge over a candle flame before writing anything. 10 seconds of careful heat applied to the outer bark edge deepens the grain and darkens the rim into a natural frame around the white lettering. The charred edge makes the marker red as deliberately handcrafted rather than quickly assembled. Cost: under 20 cents per marker using Dollar Tree supplies throughout. The plant marker collection that looks artisan and permanent at $3 each from a garden market costs 20 cents each from Dollar Tree. Idea 6. Mesh wreath vertical planter. Standard Dollar Tree wire mesh wreath bases are seasonal front door decorations. My approach packs the entire interior with damp Dollar Tree sphagnum moss pressed firmly into every cavity until the form is completely solid, then insert small succulent cuttings directly through the mesh into the moss across the entire face of the wreath. The innovation is the planting density.
No gaps. No visible moss. No visible wire.
The entire front face of the wreath reads as a continuous, textured mass of succulent rosettes in varying sizes, forms, and tones. A living wall piece rather than a wreath with a few plants in it. Mist once a week. Hangs on any fence, wall, or porch surface from a Dollar Tree outdoor command hook. Cost: $4 total including wreath base, moss bag, and command hook. Succulent cuttings from existing plants cost nothing. The living wall piece that retails at $40 in a boutique garden shop costs $4 from Dollar Tree. Idea 7. Frosted glass vase solar jars. Standard Dollar Tree glass vases sit on shelves. My approach coats the entire interior surface with a 50-50 mix of Dollar Tree white glue and water, swirled to cover every surface, then allowed to dry completely. The dried glue creates a frosted, diffused finish that makes any light source inside the vase glow softly rather than reading as a visible point source bulb. Drop a Dollar Tree solar fairy light string inside each frosted vase with the solar panel resting on the rim, secured with a small piece of clear waterproof tape. Group 5 converted vases of varying shapes together on a porch step or patio table. Every evening the frosted cluster glows warm and automatically without a switch, a cable, or a running cost. Cost: $2 per vase including the solar light string. 5 frosted solar vases glowing every evening cost $10 total and charge themselves every day for free. Idea 8. Picture frame herb garden sign. Standard garden signs are generic painted plaques with phrases nobody chose. My approach removes the paper insert from a Dollar Tree picture frame and replaces it with Dollar Tree black foam board cut to fit, an instant chalkboard surface that accepts Dollar Tree white chalk marker cleanly and wipes clean with a damp cloth when the planting changes. The innovation is mounting the frame sign directly in the garden bed on 2 Dollar Tree bamboo stakes pushed through the back panel and into the soil, angled slightly forward so the face reads clearly from standing height. 1 frame per bed across the entire garden in the same frame finish creates a cohesive garden signage system that reads as custom designed for the space. Cost: $2 per frame sign. The garden signage system that looks professional and consistent across every bed costs $2 per zone. Idea 9. The lantern and plant pedestal. This is Idea 9, the one that stopped 3 neighbours on the same afternoon. Standard Dollar Tree lanterns sit flat on a surface at ground level and do nothing for the space around them. My approach stacks 2 Dollar Tree decorative paving tiles directly on top of each other as a raised plinth. The large Dollar Tree black mesh lantern sits on top of the 2-tile pedestal at a height that reads as a deliberate display platform. Inside the lantern base, a small trailing succulent or cascading plant in a tiny black pot, stems beginning to thread through the mesh sides as it grows. Behind the lantern, 1 Dollar Tree solar stake light angled so the beam illuminates the plant from behind after dark. Around the pedestal base, a ring of Dollar Tree decorative stones that defines the display zone on the porch surface. The innovation is the pedestal elevation. The same lantern on the ground is a Dollar Tree lantern. The same lantern raised on 2 stacked tiles with a plant growing through it, and a solar light behind it is a garden focal point that 3 people stopped to ask about on the same afternoon. Cost: $4. 1 lantern, 2 paving tiles, 1 solar stake. The display that earned 3 compliments in one afternoon cost $4 to build. Idea 10. Command hook fence gallery. Standard fence decorating means nailing things permanently into timber. My approach applies Dollar Tree outdoor command hooks in a 3x3 grid across 1 fence panel. 9 hooks, evenly spaced, holding a curated mix of Dollar Tree items across the entire panel face. The innovation is the tonal rule applied strictly across every item in the display. All black metal. All natural timber and jute. All terracotta and cream. Whatever tone family the garden is working in, every item on the 9 hooks belongs to it. A dollar tree wreath. A woven basket holding a small air plant. A wood slice from Idea 5. A small lantern. A decorative initial. All in one tone. The consistency of the collection across 9 hooks is what makes it read as a gallery wall rather than 9 random items on a fence. Change the display seasonally: spring botanicals, summer brights, autumn harvest, winter evergreen. 1 fence panel. 9 command hooks. Every season a different display at 0 additional cost. Cost: $8 to $12 for hooks and first display items. The fence gallery that updates with every season costs $12 to set up and nothing to refresh. 10 ideas in and 10 more to go, including Idea 17, the mason jar chandelier that turns on automatically every evening and makes the entire porch ceiling come alive. And Idea 20, the $1 finishing detail that ties all 20 ideas together into one space that looks designed rather than assembled. Both coming up right now. Idea 11, rope and dowel plan hanger. Standard macrame plan hangers cost $15 to $30 at garden markets. My approach folds 4 lengths of Dollar Tree jute twine at 120 centimeters over a length of Dollar Tree wooden dowel and ties 3 rows of simple square knots across the 8 hanging strands below. 10 minutes, 0 macrame experience required, identical visual result. The innovation is the dip dye finish applied to the bottom third of the finished hanger. Dollar Tree fabric dye diluted in a bowl, terracotta, sage, or navy, and the lower section dipped for 30 seconds produces a color gradient that reads as a deliberate artisan finish rather than a basic jute hanger from a dollar store. Cost: $2 per hanger with dye shared across 3. The macrame plant hanger display that costs $45 at a garden market costs $6 from Dollar Tree. Idea 12, terracotta saucer stepping stone path. Standard stepping stone paths require concrete mixing, curing time, and at least 1 ruined weekend. My approach presses Dollar Tree large terracotta saucers into shallow ground depressions and levels each one with a rubber mallet until the rim sits flush with the surrounding ground surface. The innovation is the mosaic face applied before setting. Dollar Tree flat-backed decorative glass gems pressed into Dollar Tree exterior adhesive across the face of each saucer, a sunburst from the center, a ring of color at the outer edge, or a single color densely packed across the entire face. The adhesive cures waterproof. The colored glass catches sunlight along the path and glows at ground level every morning. Cost: $2 per stepping stone including saucer, gems, and shared adhesive. A complete decorative garden path costs under $20 total. Idea 13, bamboo stake trellis. Standard garden trellis panels cost $15 to $30 each and come in 1 fixed size. My approach buys 2 packs of Dollar Tree bamboo garden stakes, lays half vertically at even spacing, weaves the remaining half horizontally through in an over-under pattern, and binds every intersection with Dollar Tree jute twine using a simple square lashing knot. The innovation is spray painting all stakes matte black before weaving. The black bamboo grid against a light fence surface reads as a deliberate modern trellis rather than a bundle of garden stakes, and it is sized exactly to the wall space it occupies because it was built for that space specifically. Cost: $4 including 2 stake packs and shared twine and paint. A custom-fitted trellis panel for $4. Idea 14, window box from storage bins. Standard window boxes cost $20 to $40 per unit. My approach takes Dollar Tree long narrow storage bins, exactly window box proportions, drills 6 drainage holes across the base, and mounts beneath any window or along any porch rail using 2 Dollar Tree L brackets. The innovation is the burlap wrap finish that makes the plastic bin disappear. Dollar Tree burlap ribbon cut to height and applied around the entire exterior with Dollar Tree outdoor Mod Podge. 1 coat under, 1 coat over, produces a natural textural surface that reads as a woven planter rather than a plastic storage bin. Cost: $2 per window box including bin, burlap ribbon, and shared Mod Podge. An entire porch front of window boxes costs under $10 total. Idea 15, garden bunting from burlap and twine. Standard garden bunting costs $15 to $25 for a single string from home and garden stores. My approach cuts Dollar Tree burlap ribbon into equal triangles, folds each base over a length of Dollar Tree jute twine, and secures with Dollar Tree hot glue, a full 20 flag string assembled in 20 minutes. The innovation is a stamped motif applied to every flag before assembly using Dollar Tree foam stamps and 1 consistent acrylic paint color. The same botanical or geometric stamp repeated across every flag creates a pattern that reads as designed and printed rather than handmade and improvised. Cost: $2 for a full 20 flag string. The artisan garden bunting that costs $25 at a market costs $2 from Dollar Tree. Idea 16. Succulent wreath for the fence. Standard succulent wreaths cost $30 to $60 from garden centers. My approach packs a Dollar Tree grapevine wreath base with Dollar Tree sphagnum moss pressed into every gap, then inserts small succulent cuttings across the entire front face until no moss and no vine is visible from any angle. The innovation is treating the wreath as a living wall panel rather than a seasonal decoration. Dense, fully planted, hung year-round on a fence using a Dollar Tree outdoor command hook, misted once a week, the wreath fills in progressively as the succulents establish and spread, looking better in month 3 than it did on day 1. Cost: $4 total including wreath, moss, and hook. Succulent cuttings from existing plants cost nothing. The living succulent wreath that retails at $50 costs $4. Idea 17. The mason jar chandelier. This is Idea 17, the one that changed how my entire porch looks after dark every single night automatically. Standard Dollar Tree fairy light projects line jars on a shelf. My chandelier version suspends 5 jars overhead from one Dollar Tree embroidery hoop and transforms the entire ceiling plane of the porch. Thread a Dollar Tree solar fairy light string through a small hole drilled in the lid of each of 5 Dollar Tree glass mason jar containers. Solar panel sitting on top of the lid, light string hanging inside the jar. Seal each hole with Dollar Tree clear waterproof sealant. Tie each jar by its lid to a length of Dollar Tree jute twine at a different length, 60 centimeters, 50, 40, 30, 20, and attach all 5 twine lengths to evenly spaced points around a Dollar Tree wooden embroidery hoop. Hang the hoop from one ceiling hook on a single central twine. 5 jars at 5 different heights cascading from one suspended hoop. A chandelier that turns on automatically at dusk every evening, charges itself during the day, and costs nothing to run after the first purchase. Cost: $7 including 5 jars, 5 solar light strings, 1 embroidery hoop, and shared twine and sealant. The porch chandelier that makes every evening feel like an occasion costs $7. Idea 18. Painted rock garden border. Standard garden border edging is plastic strip that fades and lifts within 2 seasons. My approach collects smooth palm-sized rocks from any outdoor space, free, infinitely available, and paints each in one of 3 tones from the garden palette using Dollar Tree acrylic paint, sealed with 2 coats of Dollar Tree outdoor Mod Podge for full-season weatherproofing. The innovation is the sealing step that most painted rock projects skip entirely. Unsealed Dollar Tree acrylic on outdoor rocks fades within 4 to 6 weeks. Mod Podge sealed paint lasts a full season and often survives into a second. Set the painted rocks in a continuous line along every bed edge, alternating tones in a repeating sequence, each rock touching the next. Cost: $2 for paint and Mod Podge shared across the entire border. The rocks are free. The entire garden border costs $2. Idea 19. Tray garden centerpiece. Standard patio table centerpieces are a single pot or a vase that does nothing for the table around it. My approach lines a Dollar Tree wooden serving tray with bin liner material, fills with a mix of potting compost and Dollar Tree decorative stones, and plants a complete miniature landscape. 1 structural plant at the back, 2 mid-sized in the middle, 1 trailing plant at the front lip. The innovation is the accessory layer applied over the gravel surface between plants. Small Dollar Tree items tucked into the landscape, a tiny solar butterfly stake, a mini lantern, a small decorative stone, give the tray garden a sense of scale and completeness that transforms it from a planted tray into a miniature garden world that reads as the focal point of the entire outdoor dining experience. Cost: $5 to $7 for tray, plants, and accessories. The portable garden centerpiece that moves wherever the occasion is costs $7. Idea 20. The $1 finishing detail. This is Idea 20, the finishing move. $1. The detail that ties all 20 ideas together into a space that looks designed rather than assembled from 20 separate Dollar Tree shopping trips. Walk around the finished patio or porch and identify the material that appears most frequently across all 20 ideas. Jute twine, matte black paint, terracotta tone, natural burlap. That material is the visual signature of the space. Every project that carries it belongs. Every project that does not carries it stands out as the outlier that breaks the cohesion of everything around it. Take $1 of Dollar Tree jute twine, or $1 of matte black spray paint, or $1 of Dollar Tree burlap ribbon, and apply it to every project missing the signature. Wrap a length of jute around the one pot that has none. Add a small bow of burlap to the lantern that reads too plain. Give the one silver bracket one coat of matte black so it stops catching the eye for the wrong reason. The innovation is the audit itself, walking the finished space with fresh eyes and asking one question about every element. Does this carry the signature material of this space? The ones that do not get $1 of finishing material applied. Then the whole space reads as one designed outdoor room rather than 20 individual Dollar Tree projects. Cost: $1. Genuinely $1. The finishing detail that makes every other idea on this list look like it was planned together from the beginning costs $1 and 20 minutes of walking around with a roll of twine. Fill Dollar Tree glass gems into a clear glass vase and push a solar stake light down through the center. The gems refract the light in every direction and the vase glows like a jewel on any porch surface after dark for $2. Hot glue Dollar Tree silk leaves in autumn tones around the exterior of any plain terracotta pot for a seasonal update that takes 10 minutes to apply, 10 minutes to remove, and costs $1 per pot per season. Thread Dollar Tree metallic ribbon through the openings of any Dollar Tree wire basket, and hang from a shepherd's hook as a wind-catching, light-reflecting porch ornament that moves in the breeze and costs $1. The pattern across all 20 ideas is the same. The Dollar Tree item is never the finished product. The finished product is what happens when a Dollar Tree item meets one deliberate decision, a color, a combination, a technique, or a placement, that transforms it from a dollar store purchase into something the space genuinely needs. $20 tree garden decor ideas for 2026. Every patio. Every porch. Every budget. Idea 9's lantern and pedestal display earned 3 neighbor compliments on the same afternoon for $4. Idea 17's mason jar chandelier turns the entire porch ceiling into something worth looking at every evening automatically for $7. And Idea 20's $1 finishing audit made every other idea look like it was designed together for the cost of one roll of jute twine. But here is the real lesson across all 20 ideas. Dollar Tree has never been the limitation. The limitation has always been knowing what to do with what is inside it. Now you know. Which idea are you making first? Drop the number in the comments and I will send you the exact Dollar Tree shopping list for that specific idea. I read every single comment and I reply to every one. Subscribe to Daily Garden Fix because new Dollar Tree garden ideas and budget outdoor decor hacks come out every single week. Share this with one person whose patio deserves a glow-up, because 20 ideas at $1 each is the most affordable outdoor makeover of 2026. Now go to Dollar Tree. You know exactly which aisle to hit.